Welcome to our video on the escalating threat of superstorms, understanding their growing intensity. In recent years, we have witnessed a dramatic increase in storm intensity, driven by climate change and rising sea levels. Join us as we explore the global distribution of these extreme weather events, their economic repercussions, and the profound impact on human lives and infrastructure. We'll also discuss the importance of preparedness and mitigation strategies to combat this escalating threat. 1. Increased storm intensity. These superstorms, once rare and sporadic, are now becoming more frequent and ferocious. One of the key drivers of this increase in intensity is the warming of our oceans. Imagine the ocean as a giant pot of water. As it heats up, it provides more energy to the surrounding atmosphere. This energy is the fuel that superstorms need to grow stronger. As a result, we are witnessing storms with higher wind speeds and heavier rainfall. These storms, like Hurricane Katrina and Typhoon Haiyan, have left trails of devastation in their wake, demonstrating the undeniable link between warmer oceans and more powerful storms. The more the ocean warms, the more we can expect these supercharged storms to occur. 2. Rising sea levels. As if the storms themselves weren't enough, rising sea levels are exacerbating the situation. Sea levels are creeping higher due to melting ice caps and expanding seawater, driven by climate change. When a superstorm hits, it brings with it a storm surge, a wall of water pushed ashore by the winds. With higher sea levels, these surges become even more devastating, leading to severe coastal flooding. Coastal communities, like those in Florida and the Philippines, are particularly vulnerable, often finding themselves underwater and in dire need of assistance. Rising sea levels mean that even a moderately intense storm can turn catastrophic, leaving devastation in its path. 3. Global distribution. Superstorms aren't limited to any one region, they're a global phenomenon. From hurricanes in the Atlantic to typhoons in the Pacific and cyclones in the Indian Ocean, these storms don't discriminate. Each region has its own version of these fierce weather events. However, one common thread is their increasing intensity. Climate change is a global issue, and its impact is felt worldwide through these storms. Countries like Japan, the United States, and India have all faced the wrath of these powerful storms, highlighting the universal nature of this threat. Understanding that superstorms are a global concern is crucial in fostering international cooperation in combating their effects. 4. Economic damage. The financial impact of superstorms is staggering. Every year, billions of dollars are spent on disaster response, recovery, and rebuilding efforts. The cost of repairing infrastructure, providing emergency aid, and rebuilding communities places a significant strain on national economies. For instance, the aftermath of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico saw the island struggling with billions in damages. Insurance companies are also feeling the heat, with payouts skyrocketing due to the increasing frequency and severity of these storms. The economic toll is not just immediate but long-lasting, as affected regions struggle to return to normalcy, highlighting the need for preemptive measures to mitigate financial losses. 5. Displacement and human impact. Beyond the economic ramifications, superstorms have a profound impact on human lives. They force millions of people to evacuate their homes, creating a rise in climate refugees. These individuals, often with nowhere to go, face uncertain futures. The emotional and psychological toll is immense, as families are uprooted and communities shattered. Areas like Bangladesh and the Caribbean are frequently in the eye of the storm, leading to mass evacuations and displacement. The human cost of these storms is immeasurable, underscoring the urgent need for effective disaster management and support systems to aid those affected. 6. Impact on infrastructure. When a superstorm strikes, it doesn't just affect people, it also wreaks havoc on infrastructure. Power outages become commonplace, leaving millions without electricity for days or even weeks. Transportation systems, from roads to airports, are severely disrupted, making rescue and relief efforts challenging. Essential services like healthcare and communication are also impacted, further complicating response efforts. Imagine a city plunged into darkness, with roads flooded and hospitals overwhelmed. This is the reality for many in the aftermath of a superstorm. The damage to infrastructure not only delays recovery but also increases the vulnerability of affected communities to future storms. 7. Preparedness and mitigation. While the threat of superstorms is daunting, there are steps we can take to mitigate their impact. Investing in early warning systems can save lives by providing timely alerts to those in harm's way. Building resilient infrastructure, such as storm-resistant buildings and flood barriers, can reduce damage and aid in quicker recovery. Sustainable urban planning, which considers the potential for superstorms, can create cities better equipped to handle such events. Countries like the Netherlands have been pioneers in flood management, showcasing how proactive measures can make a difference. By focusing on preparedness and mitigation, we can lessen the impact of these storms and protect vulnerable communities.